I'm kind of one of those classic women that you were talking about. I never really considered getting married seriously when I was younger. I just got into the I guess the working and the children and the survival mood and not thinking I really needed a man. I thought I would have time.
Okay. So you haven't had a relationship and going on 5 years. When was the last time you had adult relations? You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Well, I have someone that I'm saying hopefully will take it serious, and hopefully he'll want to marry me.
How old are you? 38. So what do you think about what I just oh shoot. Wrong person. I'm sorry, Kyla. Put the wrong person in there. Hi, Kyla. How are you? What do you think about about what I just put in there?
Well, can you repeat the question, please?
Okay. Well, all right. I'm talking about strategic singlehood. Have you been watching the program, or you just now joining?
Oh yes, I have been watching, and you were talking.
So, what do you think about what I was talking about?
I think that it was kind of not in the best interest of women. Being single is difficult, and I agree with you. I don't think that men are dangerous or people should be pushing an agenda for, people should be pushing that men should be dangerous. And I think a lot of women are.
Do you have any children?
Place of fear. Yes, I do.
Okay. By the way, are you single or are you married?
I'm single.
Okay. Who do you keep shooing away?
Because I was trying to and I had them come in the middle of the video.
Oh, okay. How many kids do you have?
3.
All by the same father?
Yes.
So I'm always curious. Why did you and your father not work out?
I think because we come from, I guess I heard this term before, a disassembled community. So we didn't take the proper steps and properly planning before we started a family. He was younger. He was 21 and I was 24 when we got pregnant with the first child. So we weren't really planning for the long term, and he wasn't ready to marry and settle down. So it didn't happen.
How old is your youngest?
8 years old.
So have you had a relationship?
So she said she was 38, right? So 24. So that means worst case scenario, you was with him for 6 years, had 3 kids within that 6-year time period. I'm assuming your oldest is 14. So you were 30 years old basically when your youngest was born. So between those 3 kids, which it happens, I'm not knocking you, baby, but I'm just saying you were disassembled community and things like that, which basically at the end of the day, you had multiple kids with this man that maybe promised to marry you, or maybe you just weren't interested in marrying and just having kids. Which brings you here, you had 3 kids by the time you were 30, didn't get married. 8 years later, still not married. So what are we doing about this at this point? Interesting to see what she's talking about here.
Since you stopped seeing him?
Yeah. Yes. My last relationship ended in 2017.
So 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Did you go to college? Did you go to college?
Yes. I went to college. I have a bachelor's degree.
In what?
Medical laboratory science, medical technology.
So I ask women this often. All right. What is life going to look like for you specifically at age 55? Not your financial life. What is your social life going to look like?
Well, I hope to be married, even though, I'm a certain age now, a woman of a certain age. I hope to be married, but if not, I'll just try to have a community of friends and family, maybe go out to dinner,
Well, how are you gonna get married?
It's a community of friends and family. It's not a big deal. You hope to. It's not a big deal. Yo, that smoke detector, baby. Like somebody has to get like every woman that calls into Kevin's show, it's that smoke detector, the batteries. What is it with that? And here's the thing. And I hate to say it like this. There's someone actively hitting that ass. There's somebody actually shoving it in you. So that tells me a lot of times at the end of the day, if he's gonna come in there and be stroking and that thing is going off, he's in and out of your house. He don't care about changing the battery, which takes literally 2 seconds to do, and you don't care to make him do that. To say, hey, can you change this for me? Because it's just like no dude is seriously gonna be like, whether you laying up, whether you sitting up drinking, whether y'all blazing one, this thing is just chirping, man. Come on, man. But baby, it just sounds like marriage is not really a priority for you on the other side of what, the things that are going on here. You haven't been in a relationship since you were 33. Kids first.
If you're not seeing anyone and haven't had a relationship in years.
Well, actually, I want to be more active to like go out and go to different places and try to meet and be more. I'm kind of one of those classic women that you were talking about. I never really considered getting married seriously when I was younger. I just got into the I guess the working and the children and the survival mood and not thinking I really needed a man. I thought I would have time.
Okay. So you haven't had a relationship and going on 5 years. When was the last time you had adult relations? You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Well, I have someone that I'm saying hopefully will take it serious and, hopefully he'll want to marry me.
Baby, ain't nobody never stop heating up that thing. It's just that relationship. You ain't had a serious relationship in 5 years. But ain't nobody ever stop heating up that thing. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, how long you been? Did she say how long she been with the guy? This guy now? Or excuse me, she's not in a relationship, but how long she's been active with the gentleman? She hopes that he marries her. No intention is what it sounds like.
No.
I don't control it.
Now that's why I have a problem with you ladies. Now you're at the age to where there should be no more hope for a damn thing. You know that you've seen the movie. You know how it ends. You know even the stuff that plays in the credits.
Mm-hmm.
If you want marriage, how do you expect to have it happen if you still take the same kind of 17-year-old approach you're taking right now?
It's time for the approach is I only need to, and from my perspective, if I have any chance, I will have to deal with only men that would like to be married and would like to be married to me. And if
but
I
you do
see
have
that
this.
Yeah, why are you dealing with this dude? The fact of the matter is, baby, you don't want to be lonely. Like a lot of y'all women out there, y'all just dealing with these guys, and these guys be like, okay, I'm able to, clap the cheeks, and she not pressing me to even change the battery in the smoke detector. So I can come, chill, lay up. She can fix me a plate, whatever. There's no pressure. And she's cool with that as well, as long as she's got somebody and she's not lonely. Which a lot of you ladies are in that. As long as you're not lonely and you got what they call it, a piece of a man. Baby.
But like the guy you see, you say, hopefully we take it seriously and hopefully we take it there. No. What do you think I see that's wrong? What do you think that I see with that's not right?
That I don't have time to move around like I am maybe 18 or 24 or 20 years old. I gotta move with purpose and just have, I guess, more of a
What I see that's wrong with this is far too many of y'all just because this whole black don't crack, and you can say I'm 38, but I still look like I'm in my 20s, your soul looks 38 plus. We got to start judging based upon not our physical looks, but how old we are, because if you're not dating with intention right now, you're not going to get married. Point blank, end of sentence. It's not going to happen. And if you're dealing with somebody just to not be alone, that's one thing.
There you go.
But
you guys can say, well, JR, you saw that.
this is when women.
I gotta stop waving my hand like that because it goes back. I don't watch these things. I just play it through and I keep what I keep. But it's like I said, Kevin said the same thing. She just don't want to be lonely, or she maybe just with a guy or a piece of a man because she don't want to be lonely.
In your position, 5 or 7 years from now, you start blaming men because you're not dating with intention. You're not picking men with intention, and it's better to have nobody than somebody who's just wasting time, because there's so many things, ma'am, that I wish ladies in your position would start doing. Because y'all can watch my program and things like that, and y'all can say a lot of the right things, but we don't listen to what y'all say. We watch what you do. So if you want a different outcome, ma'am, you're gonna have to date seriously. You're gonna have to date like you really mean it. Don't you think that would make more sense?
Yes, I agree. I need to even get myself out there more, even be on the scene, I guess. Even though I guess
Go ahead.
It gets even. I said, I guess it's hard to even know like what the scene is when you get to this age and point, because it's like, you know, most people are settled down, so it's not that many people, you know, single guys out there mingling like.
No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
She probably been with this dude for a while and she don't get out like that. And for a lot of people who don't get out, including myself, you really don't know what the scene is. When you do get out there, it's like you like a, you know, it's very awkward. It's like you like a fish out of water. You like, this is what's going on. This is what's out here. This is all there is to offer. Baby, there's a lot of single dudes out there. Not saying, I mean, you're a single mother with 3 kids. That's a lot for a dude to take on. And on the flip side, what do you have to offer? You know what I mean? That's another thing. But there are single dudes out there that are looking. So for her to say that, it's like, come on, baby. It's disingenuous.
There are plenty of single men out there. You ladies just lazy daters. That's what it is. You're lazy daters. See, you're already starting to make the excuses. Already starting to make the passive excuses. Yeah. Well, I need to put myself out there more, but there are really not that many men out there. Be honest, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. You got what happened there? I'm gonna be honest, man. Women in your position, and it doesn't give me any particular thrill to say this, but women in your position end up dying alone. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Jeez.
Because you know you've got kids and you're busy. And your youngest is 8 years old. You got another 10 years of being a mom with a kid indoors, okay? But the problem is, once that kid is 18, you're going to almost be 50 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And there's no more, I'm a young girl, a woman, I got time. You'll be out of options. Out of options at almost 50 years old. And then what's left? To start getting overly occupied in your family's life. How many boys do you have?
1.
And where is he in the birth order?
He's the oldest.
God forbid.
He's
Jesus
almost
Christ.
13.
Jesus Christ. That boy is going to be stuck between trying to go live his own life and worrying about his mama. Next week, I'm going to break down this whole son-husband. Listen, gentlemen, right? If you're a man listening to me right now, cut your mama off. One of the best things you can do is cut your mama off. Make her know that I love you, but I'm not going. No. Not gonna do it. We got too many black boys right now who can't go out and make families because they have to provide for their mama.
Didn't that hit the news with was it Marlon Wayans recently talking about he could never get married because even though it's a whole gang of the Wayans or whatever, the Wayans clan, whatever you want to call it, he said he could never marry because he had to take care of his mother on that same type of time. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's the baby. I'm not sure, Marlon, but yo, man, a lot of these women do raise the sons to be that way, and they overprotective and sometimes baby them and things like that. But Kevin hitting it on the head though, man, for sure.
I'm going to go deep in on this one. And my point is, man, you seem like a nice woman, but you got to grow up and take dating seriously because you already got 3 kids. If you're not seeing someone seriously to the outcome, and I'm just going to assume that you are ready to be a wife. Just going to assume that.
Yeah.
And that's a big assumption. Then why are you wasting your time dealing with somebody that doesn't want to, who's not a husband?
Right.
That's the point.
So that was helpful. I need to be in my purpose.
You should be what?
I need to be in my purpose as far as dating, like not just dating.
Okay.
To do it.
Okay, man. And you need to do something else. You need to get that damn smoke detector changed. Beep.
Okay.
Y'all, that is a single woman tale.
Fact.
Just beep, 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 just beeping. How do y'all not hear that? Men are often wondering how y'all don't hear that stuff. Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
And that's how you tell. Pookie don't give a damn about that. Pookie running in and out, clapping cheeks, hearing that, and whatever. He don't care about changing it. Ladies, if a dude is running in and out of your house and you can't ask him to do simple stuff like that, but you can spread your legs and he can clap those cheeks without anything, and that's where they can be like, Jerry, you're sipping. Bro, the least, bros, you guys can say what you want, but the least you can do is change the lady's battery in her smoke detector if you clapping the cheeks on her, even if it's just a one-time thing. Just change the batteries. Sheesh.
Bye-bye.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I will put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth them.